Folks, Alex Jones here. I was driving to work and saw the drone. Hey, how's it going? Driving to work here, saw this flying over the road. I had Joe Fair ask me if I'd ever seen one run by government, and I hadn't. But there it is. I'm shooting this with my iPhone out here. Wow, what's that?
I'm doing some right-of-way shots for the highway department.
Oh, highway department. Proliferation of drones, huh? Yeah, have you seen our video, drones shot down over Texas?
Yeah.
Pretty good, check it out.
I know that there was a situation over in Mississippi or Alabama where they, some guys were overflying a pigeon chute, like PETA people.
Oh yeah, and it got shot down, yeah.
But
No, that was great. That was the first drone shoot down, but we did one with our gun show just to simulate it.
And what does something like that cost?
I really couldn't tell you. For my company, I build all my own stuff.
What, about 3,000 to 4,000?
No, you're closer to 6,000 to 8,000, something like that.
Yeah, because we looked into getting some of the little mini helicopters they've got, but that they use for movie shoots, and a stripped down one was like 10 grand
Right.
to shoot up.
In Austin, I know of about 5 guys that are, full-time in the business, and but I mean, 2 of them work primarily Hollywood, do feature movies and stuff.
I noticed your little guy has a red flashing light, so it's all FAA kosher.
Well,
as long as it's below a certain ceiling, everything's.
Yeah, there's really.
It's almost like hobbyist.
Yeah, well, I'm not a hobbyist.
No, but I mean like hobbyists have similar,
Yeah, but I'm a fully insured company.
No, I understand you're professional. I mean, I just meant like, that's probably what.
They're hobbyists that do this, but how many hobbyists are going to throw $6,000 to $8,000 at a...
Exactly. I've never seen one in person this nice.
Right. I'm actually on a contract today for a company, and we're shooting low-level obliques for the 290 right-of-way. Actually, I'm covering all the way from Loop 1 all the way out both legs of the Y. And
what is that, to look at the toll roads, or?
They don't fill me in on what the project. I get a big old map, and they just tell me where they want photos taken.
Wow.
So I'm actually shooting from this location right now, and this map's about 20 feet long.
What do you think about in the news that Texas is weaponizing drones to have them flying around with shotguns and riot control?
Well, personally, I stay on top of it, and I am not aware that that's occurring at all.
Check it out. It just started happening in the last month.
Yeah.
Did you hear about them using a Predator drone against people that had a cattle dispute in North Dakota?
It doesn't surprise me that they may have gone over and taken pictures.
Do you think it's good to have the Department of Defense operating in domestically?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, to me, it's no different than standing on the side of the road taking a picture. I'm just a little bit higher.
But these can shoot over fences, though, privacy fences.
Well, but I mean, every day Google is flying over those fences, and you can zoom in. I can look at the chairs around my swimming pool.
No, I know, but Google also got caught using those little cars to grab people's passcodes.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. Yeah.
You ought to get your card or something. I should send you the articles where even Texas sheriff's departments have already got them and are already weaponizing.
Yeah, I'm really familiar with them. I mean, Montgomery County was the first adopter, and they wrecked it pretty quickly. They destroyed a $500,000 helicopter. So,
Hey, but it's just taxpayer money. Why not?
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, the FAA just basically gave all the police departments in February.
I like your hard hat. Land of the free, home of the drone.
But
it doesn't say that, does it?
no.
No.
But,
It's red, white, and blue is the joke.
but
Have you ever heard me talk about drones, or you even know who I am?
Oh, I know who you are.
yeah.
What do you think of drones, buddy?
What do I think of drones?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's a great idea to take people out without, due process. There's probably a lot of good usage for it.
My problem is it takes humans out of the decision soon. They've already got autonomous drones the Air Force and Navy have developed. Have you heard about those?
Yeah, but
Skynet?
let's make it extremely clear. This is not autonomous. By my insurance, I fly at line of sight.
Oh, no. I'm not saying you're the Department of Defense. I'm asking you as a drone owner, operator, what you think of it.
Well, I mean, once they get out of line of sight, if the Defense Department has secured drones, maybe it's okay. I mean, there is another level of issue once you take them out of line of sight. Is that if they lose GPS link or something,
sure,
I can fly home.
Why do you think drones are so hot right now?
Well, I mean, they're so much safer than putting a human in the air. If you go look at all the, radio station and television station helicopters that go down annually and kill people and damage things on the ground, it's putting 2 men.
No, I hear you, but aren't we kind of cutting ourselves out of the submarines, the ships, the air drones? I mean, humans. I mean, the future won't need us. A lot of top tech chiefs have said, with robotics and everything, we're not going to need 7 billion people for the elite anymore.
Oh, that's a good conspiracist attitude to have. But the reality of the world is, it's just another tool. It's like if I put it up on a post and held the camera up there.
But I said 10 years ago the TSA would start taking us to private rooms and groping us. It's happening.
Yeah, and I think that's silly. I don't feel any safer for that.
So you can program this to kind of fly itself, but then you can just override it?
Well, as you see it set up right now, it doesn't have autonomous flight capabilities other than if it runs low on battery, it will automatically return before it gets in trouble.
So there's an override.
Right, and it also has if the radio were for some reason to break, it'll automatically come home and land itself where it took off from. So.
And this camera shoots video and stills.
Yes, this is probably the high end of what people use for this business.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those cameras. They're awesome.
Sony Next 5.
They've got high def quality that just 10 years ago that would have cost 60 grand.
And yeah, I mean, I know that they're using it to defend the borders, and we have multiple predators along the U.S. border.
A whole bunch of them, yeah.
And there's not a whole bunch. We just got, we had 2, and I think they're pushing for 5 right now.
Yeah, but I mean, the Air Force, has over 15,000 of them, and they're using them all over the world.
Yeah, but we were talking for the
sure.
TSA.
Sure.
The Homeland Defense doesn't have a lot of them, and they're flying the U.S. border, but they're not looking over your back fence or anything. So,
well, actually, I mean, we got footage in Florida where they are. I mean, they say police on them are flying.
Yeah, and police are held to a higher level. Fully autonomous drones where they can send them out to a spot, and that's a different thing where the guy isn't seeing it. He's got a
sure,
camera,
pre-programmed.
Or he's flying it by camera, where he's looking into an image and flying it first-person view. But the guys that are flying low-level, under-regulated airspace, I'm flying 400 feet or less. Regulated airspace starts at around 500.
Sure, listen, you're out here getting shots from the highway department. That's understandable. That's a great profession, really neat. I'm glad we ran into each other. I'm talking about police departments are saying we're getting them and we want to weaponize them.
Well, see, I actually know guys in the police departments, and what they would like to do is, before they serve a warrant, is fly around the house and look at exits and stuff like that. Things like.
Couldn't Google Earth do that?
Well, yeah, if you could get them to fly over this afternoon.
Well, that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Google looks straight down. These can come in and look.
At obliques, yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you, that's the Big Brother aspect. Look at all the surveillance. Look at the NSA admitting it's spying on the American people illegally. Look at all the loss of liberty, all the cameras. I remember talking to the highway department 15 years ago, and they said, we'll never use these for the police. And, of course, they were planning it the whole time. It's a night, but, I mean, who's watching the government?
Yeah. Well, I hope there are concerned citizens watching the government.